How's it going, guys? This is A-Stars. Today we're going to do the right wing back build. This is usually aimed for right back. The way FIFA works is that right back isn't as good as right wing back. You have more pace in right wing back. You have more shots power in the right wing back. You have more finishing in the right wing back. But defending is still the same. If we can go onto our player growth, we have put our right wing back as a 5'7" guy, and the weight is at 198 pounds. The reason being for these two is 5'7", we've still got a bit of pace. That's really got 90 pace. We also the physical, as you see later on when I get into the more in depth on the how things are, what things are going to be like, is that I want the more strength, to outstrength the wingers, to outstrength the strikers, you know, but I still want the pace to be there so I can catch up to them. So if we go on to this, we're going to find out what we have got. Our strength is at 76. I've added all 5 strength abilities on here. There's really no point for the jumping. You're on the wing. You're the one doing the crossing. You're the one blocking the crosses from coming in, so you're not in the middle. And if you are like in the middle for their crosses, you know, for their corners, I think right backs or full backs go on the goal line. But I could be wrong, but I think they do. You need a bit of stamina for this thing, this build. You're up and down that pitch quite a bit, and you need to chase those wingers. So you need to have the stamina to stay with them. So man, I've done the first 3. They give me 88 stamina. That's plenty. You don't need huge amounts. They need 90 odds. That's just stupid. I haven't gone for the second wind. There's no point. There's really no point for any of that. Defending, obviously, everything. You want the whole defending tree, especially interceptions. Interceptions is a big part of the fullbacks game. One little recommendation though. I put slide tackle on here. It's useful to have it for your rating, but I recommend not slide tackling in the game. 90% of your slide tackles will be fouls, and when you're or left back, you're going to be doing those slide tackles down the wing, and it'll be free kick, or if it's in the box it'll be a penalty. So I recommend getting to the side of them and just use stand tackle. 89 stand tackles, plenty. Some of the best centre backs and right backs and left backs in the world haven't got that much tackling, so it is plenty. This build also works with left backs or left wing backs. Also a build, I believe that people use the right wing back as a CDM as well. I haven't tried it as that. If you want to do this one on that, I suppose it could do the same job. Dribbling. Again, everything for agility. Again, you need to stay with those wingers. They're going to be all over the place. You need to be able to attack them. If they get past you, enough agility to get wrapped round again and chase them again. Balance. You can't have any of these without the balance. A bit of dribbling, just so you can get when you get the ball, you're on the attack, go up there, and a bit of ball control. You got to keep that ball. Crossing. This is where the big things are coming out. You want your short pass there. You want to do the passing. You want to get that ball and get rid of it. You don't want to keep that ball. Long pass. You want it. It's the same reason. You want to get that ball as soon as you get it. You want to get it off again. You want to let that thing go. I've done pass focusing upgrades, ups your shot power, short pass, and your long pass. I've also put a swerve pass in there as well. What this does is, when you pass the ball, for example, if it's in front of you, it will do a little curl to it. I've had a few times of playing this right back, and I've sit down the line, and it's like curved on the line, and then come back in again, and it's got this target, so it's done well. Crossing. If you're up there and you've run the whole length, you want to cross that ball in, and hopefully find the big man. If you've seen our last video of the striker, the tall striker, hopefully it finds him. If you got that, and if it does, well, that's in. Finishing, obviously nothing. There's a lot of people out there that do the free kicks. Free kicks is broken in this pro clubs. It's not going in. There's no point doing any of this free kick abilities, and if you're really good at free kicks, if you can do the free kicks, go for it. But I can't. Yeah, the only reason why you should be up attacking is to cross that ball in. Don't be sweaty. Don't attack. The only reason why you should be up there is to cross it in for the strikers to get the ball. Don't go for shots yourself. That's why I've got nothing on shots or shooting. Pace, everything. You need as much pace as possible to catch up those wingers, catch up those strikers. You need pace. Pro clubs is it's all about pace. That's why you see the little tiny people, the 5'4" strikers. If you're against a 5'4" striker, you want to make sure you're behind him, closer to your goal than he is. Otherwise, he's gonna go, and you're not gonna catch up. With this build, you might catch up. When you have the ball, you're a bit slower than if you haven't. But you might catch up to him. I've got up to a few that are really fast with this build in particular. So I think it works. Again, goalkeeping. There's no point. That is the right wing back build. It works for me. I think it works really well. Yeah. You can have it also for centre back, but I recommend for centre back you have it a bit higher, a bit height, a bit more, 6 foot, because then if you're any higher than that, the pace just goes downhill. You can't catch anyone. But you also can win the headers as well. Again, no one's huge in pro clubs. Obviously, you lose all the pace. Yeah, so that's your right back build. I think it's a really good build. I think it really works. I've used it. I've stopped people from coming in. I've done some good crosses. I've got people to score with this build as well. It's rare I do score as well, but I've done it a couple of times. But I mostly defended. And again, I've got a couple of clips to show you about with the right back build. Hope you enjoy them. If you liked what this build has got to offer, if you think the build does well for you, if you like this video, please like, please comment, please subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.
Home your skills. Look, boy, you in the danger room.